John, a 4-1 victory over Partick Thistle this afternoon. We spoke yesterday about kick-starting the away form, and we've certainly done that in style today.
Yep, that was the big team talk before the game, was to get the 3 points by having a really good performance. And I thought every player today carried out the game plan to the letter of the law. I thought in transition we were really dominant. We could have scored 6 or 7 if I'm being honest, and the chances we created were really good, especially on the counter, and all credit to the players. A really pleasing start to the new year, and to send the fans home really happy was the objective. But the 3 points is first and foremost, and that was really pleasing.
How important was it to set our marker out really quickly, getting that early goal from Lewis McCann?
Well, again, I've been here many years, and Thistle always start games really quick. So we said, look, we need to take the game to Thistle in the first 5 minutes, get them turning, and we got a corner right away, and then from that corner we end up scoring an outstanding finish from Lewis. So that was really pleasing, and that kind of set the tempo of the game.
Partick Thistle then get a goal back pretty quickly, but again, like last weekend, we showed that it wouldn't derail us, and we go in at the break 3-1 ahead. How important was that cushion, that 2-goal cushion going into the break? Good goals from Aaron Comrie and Chris Kane.
Very important, and then it was all about how they reacted to losing the goal, and again their resilience and their kind of calmness under pressure to try and beat the press, and then we get down the side, and then we finish. And then we get the next one, which really sets us up then for the second half. And again, it was about game management, but also, choosing the correct moment to counter attack, and then finish the match ultimately with the 4th goal.
In the first half, as you mentioned earlier, we could have had more than the 3 goals we had. We came here out with Partick's goal. I don't remember them having any or too many chances in that first period. That must have really pleased you, that we came here, dominated the game, had so many chances, and could have been even further ahead. Yep,
and that's all the credit to the players. We've done our defensive work on Tuesday, and we've done our offensive work on Thursday, and they carried that out to the letter of the law. They were resilient under pressure, especially at the start of the second half. There's a lot of high balls in the box, and I thought they dealt with it really well. We knew Thistle would come out the second half and try and get the early goal, but we weathered that storm, and then the substitutes had the impact coming on and to see out the game. So really collective performance today, really pleasing.
How pleasing is it that you saw, as you said, that different kind of performance in the second half? How easy is it for the team, the players, to maybe change that mindset from maybe chasing a 4th goal to protecting the lead that they had? Because we, as you said, we managed the game really well in that second period. Again
at half time, we were calm. We just said to them, look, we don't have to go and chase the game. We just have to make sure that we don't leave ourselves wide open and give them a foothold and back in the game. And they managed it really well. They're good players in that squad. They're experienced players, and I thought they managed the game really well and seen out the victory. Well,
you've just mentioned there about the impact of the substitutes coming on and really helping us get up the park and create those late chances, score that late goal. But Lewis McCann setting up the 4th goal for Josh Cooper, showing real energy despite putting in a lot of effort throughout the game, so late in the match, to burst down the right, burst into the box and pick out his man in the box as well. You must be really pleased to see that quality coming out of guys like Lewis so late in the game.
Yep, and I said to him, before the Falkirk game, that he's a big player. He's got all the kind of attributes to be a top striker. He's got the pace, the power. He's got a goal threat. But also when he plays at the top of his game, he's very, very difficult to play against. So, great credit to him. The last 2 games, he's been the real talisman and led the line really well. And him and Chris Kane are a handful, and that's why I went with the 2 strikers. I think they're a real, big assets to any team. And we're glad that they're in the Dunfermline jersey.
When I spoke to you after the Falkirk game, and when I spoke to you yesterday, you spoke about that huge pride and honour that you have in being the interim manager and taking the team for the last 2 matches. I know that we've spoken about already your kind of cancelled holiday, but I'm sure standing here right now, you're delighted that you made that choice and that the boys have been able to put in that kind of performance for you as well.
Yeah, and football comes first for me, and when I was asked to take the team, that was a real privilege, and I thought, right, well, I'm going to commit myself to it, and I've had many sleepless nights trying to pick the right formation and pick the right tactics, and even the training, making sure it's spot on. But as I said to you, the credit goes to the players, and I'm just been happy that I've managed to get 4 points out of 6 on the board, and I've said to them now it's about them going forward and push up the table, because I really believe in this squad, and I think there's more to come from them.
I know from the full-time scenes that the fans here showed you and the players their appreciation from reading posts immediately following the full-time whistle on social media. I know that a lot of Dunfermline fans want to pass on their thanks for you and the efforts that you've put in over the last 8 days or so to lead the club to 4 points out of 6. What's your final message for the fans this weekend?
I'm really delighted that we can send them home happy and a good start to the new year. We ended the year, on a positive result, coming back 3 times from the jaws of defeat, and then I wanted to really make sure that we came here and were the first team to beat Partick Thistle at home. That's our first defeat, but also I wanted to try and implement our first away victory, and to send them home happy and hear them singing, and that's why you're in football, is to make people happy, and I'm just delighted that I managed to do that.